Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. I hope you're all doing well. I love to connect with you on Tuesday mornings. My name is Genevieve Coe. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Markham, Ontario, Canada. But I love to connect with people all over. The great thing about my stamping journey is I've met people from all over Canada, all over the world. It's pretty awesome. It's actually one of the best things about being a demonstrator is the community. So things are a little hairy right now since I just got back from being away for work. I just got back last night, and something about like traveling just like wipes me out. So I am glad though that I had everything prepared for today. Don't mind the mess in my craft room because that is like usual, but it's like especially bad today. My suitcase is unpacked. It's still upstairs in the family room where I just grabbed my makeup bag and took it upstairs. Everything else is still lying exploded in my family room. But it was really nice when I got off the plane yesterday, just the timing of it. Kevin was able to pick me up. So he brought my little guy and we went out for dinner. So that always feels nice. Like the best part about going away for work and then coming back is the coming back to get to see my family and be grateful for that. So we went to IKEA yesterday for dinner on the way back from the airport. And I don't know what it is, the mashed potatoes, the meatballs, the gravy, it was all great. So, and of course I got an ice cream after just because. So that was yesterday, and then just wiped out at home, didn't do much. So today my to-do list is exceptionally long, which is kind of much of my life, but I love staying active and I love sharing stamping with you. So welcome, welcome. If it's your first time joining, go ahead and say hi in the comments. If it's your like 100th time joining, you can still say hi in the comments. I love to feel like I'm talking with you and not just talking to myself in my computer screen here. So who remembers what's been going on? Oh my gosh, we're already in the middle of April. So later on this month, I'll be having my ladies retreat day. Registration closed for that a while ago, but for those of you that registered, whether you took the Take It To Go version or the in-person option, you should have gotten a confirmation email yesterday, I believe, with some key details to know. And I'm looking forward to that later this month. Next month, so class registration is open for next month. You can find all the important links, such as my class registration link right here at the Linktree/Stampin' for Fun. And the one that I want to highlight today for to register now is the Jen and Jen Stamp Camp. So if you've never taken part in a Jen and Jen Stamp Camp, I encourage you to give it a try. I don't know, I've lost count. This is like our 8th, 9th, 10th, I don't know. Jennifer Cotton in the US and myself, we have a great time planning these stamp camps for you. And we do it every time there's a new catalog release. So since we've got a new catalog release coming in May, we've been eyeing the stamp sets there, eyeing what we're going to play with. And I know some of you like repeatedly take the stamp camps because it's a great way to get you crafting. We get to make 10 different cards using a feature bundle from a new catalog. And then there's optional add-on classes that you can add on to enhance your stamp camp experience, or you don't have to add them on. And then you get an exclusive Facebook group where we plan specific, like a day where we kind of have a bunch of extra inspiration and chatter and contests and games. And as well as the 10 cards, everything's pre-cut for you with envelopes. You also get the written tutorials, so you don't have to do it on that day that we're doing all the action in the Facebook group. You can do it at your own time, at your own leisure. You also get a generous goodie bag as well. So we're going to be doing the Country Flowers bundles, our feature bundle. And then one of the add-on classes is the Take to the Sky. I can't remember what the other add-on class is. But anyway, everything can be found at my registration link here. If you're from the US, make sure to register with Jennifer Cotton in the US. It's just Stampin' Up! Rolls. But if you're in Canada, anywhere in Canada, you can register. So that's the one class I really want to highlight. Oh, no, and then I want to highlight the cow class. Okay, so here is the cow class. Here. I'm going to give you a quick sneak peek of them. There we go. Okay, so here's a quick sneaky peek. I feel like these cards are so adorable. I did this class before, and I'm just kind of doing a repeat because I feel like some of you missed registering for it, and I don't want you to miss out. So the stamp set is included in the class fee, but the bundle, you can just add on the coordinating punch if you want for a discounted price, but only before May the 1st, because that's actually one of the changes with the new catalog. The cow bundle will become unbundled, so you can't get the special rate for the buying the stamp set and punch together. Okay, so that also can be found on my Stampin' for Fun registration link here. If you're not on my email newsletter list, you're going to want to make sure to register on my email newsletter list, because that's where I communicate all the things you need to know. So it's always good to get on there. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, I just flipped the thing and I see all sorts of comments. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, yes, Karen's already saying she's seen the new catalog. I can't show you. Oh, it's upstairs in my mess with the giant suitcase. Uh, it's tax time. That's true too. Yes. Not fun at all. Yes, the new catalog is totally different, and I actually can't wait to share it with you. Many of you already registered for your catalog. If you're not a demonstrator, if you're a demonstrator, Stampin' Up! Will automatically send you a catalog. But if you're not a demonstrator, then and you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator that you support, then I would be happy to send you a catalog. Just again, use that Linktree/Stampin' for Fun link and register for a catalog. The new catalog is very different. It is not so much about, I mean, lots of products are in there, but it's not meant to be a catalog of products, so to speak. It's actually more of an idea book. So you'll get lots of examples, learning about, like, there's even card sketches in there, and also focusing on the experience of crafting. So whether you're like a newer crafter or a more experienced crafter, there is a section for you in the catalog. So I am very excited to share it. Okay. Awesome. Yes, I love the new catalog too. Yes. Okay, so why don't we get started with our project today? Let me see. I don't know, our product of the month. I don't know whether I fully decided whether our product is the month is the stamp set or the bundle. It's probably like the bundle, but I have been really featuring the gorgeous paper as well. But this week, I'm not going to feature the paper as much. Well, you know what? It's in there too. So maybe it's like the sweet. I don't know. But it's all surrounding the beautiful Zinnia bundle and paper. And today we're going to kind of do a monochromatic card. But why I like to focus on one product all month long is to give you different ideas about how you can use one product in multiple ways. So it really helps to show the versatility of certain products. So many times I do stamp sets or dies, but it's not unusual for me to do other product as well. Whether it's paper or a tool or something like that. So let's dive into today's project today. If you placed an order minimum $60 or more last month, then you would have received the make and take packets. I sent them out I don't know, maybe a couple of weeks ago. I think you should probably have them by now. And so when it's just a standing ordering special that I have as my way to thank you for your order. And um, everything is pre-cut for you. So it's designed to help make crafting easy for you. And it's also meant to be a thank you for your support when you shop with me. So our card today is an 8.5 by 5.5 sheet of basic white thick cardstock. So this will be our base. We're going to score it at 4.25 inches. So it's our very normal card base here. Okay. And then we're going to do this. I think you can see where it's all coming together. It's not going to take long to create this card because the packets that I send out are already pre-cut, pre-embossed. So who can tell me what color this is? I don't know if the lighting really shows it here, but this is Highland Heather. So you guys know, if you watch regularly, my favorite color is pink, but purple comes in a close second. So today I was looking at the designer series paper, and I was taking some of those purple highlights in the designer series paper and thought I would use them on our card today. So why don't we, oh yes, and I wanted to show you. Okay, so I love to use seal adhesive as my adhesive of choice. And so I thought I'd show you when it runs out, don't throw it out, okay? So you'll know it runs out because it's got that like orange, red kind of band that kind of says it's the end. So all you do is you just kind of snap open the case. So I'll do that now. Oops. Okay, take out the inside. Okay, so this is all used up. We're going to throw it out. Okay, and then what I do is I go to the tip here and I check if there's any seal adhesive gummed up at the top, and I remove it. Okay, so it's just like a quick little, I don't know, maintenance thing that I do. If there's anything gummed up there, I remove it. Whoops. Of course, now it's like stuck on my finger. Let's get it off my finger. Okay, so I just checked that there's no gummy pieces. I thought you guys might want to see this because I actually love seal. It's my favorite adhesive, but it does take a little bit of learning. So I just check, and then I am going to put a refill in. Okay, so hopefully this works for us. This is the refill. It has instructions on the back. I have never looked at the instructions. Remove cartridge from case, snap new cartridge into case. Okay, so there's really nothing to it. Yeah, so we'll open this up. This has the refill. Okay, and what I do is I just gently kind of pull it out, because what I don't want to do is I don't want to mess with the actual adhesive. Okay, and there's only one way it goes in. You really can't mess it up. So you just pop that in there, okay, and then you're going to close the case. Now, this is where, see, you got to remove all the gummy bits. Okay, now this is where sometimes people get themselves in trouble. Okay, so once the case is closed, this part here, can you see this part here? Normally, when you're using it a lot, the adhesive is right up at the front to use. But with a new refill, I find that it's not right there. So when people go to use it, they're rolling it and nothing's coming out. And then what they do is they push harder, okay? Pushing harder is not the answer, because then you can cause this to break from the force. Pushing harder is not the answer. So what you have to do is, what I do is I just advance the wheel a little bit, advance the adhesive forward with my thumb until the part, see, it's starting to get sticky now. Now I can start to roll. Okay, and then the adhesive comes on there. Okay, so I just roll, and if you guys have heard me before, I usually just do a little wrist flexion to break the adhesive. Okay, and then that's it. That's it. But I've had people say, oh, my seal doesn't work. It's just usually because when you put in the new refill, or it just comes brand new out of the package, the adhesive isn't starting right at the tip there where it should be. It's kind of back a little bit. So you just need to advance it a bit so that it's ready to go. Okay. And then if you do my trick of always kind of breaking the adhesive before you lift it up, then it'll always be right at the tip ready for you to use. Okay. Can't remember what the card looks like. I hope I'm heading in the right direction. Okay, so this is the Timber 3D embossing folder. Sorry I didn't get to show you that, but hopefully you can see that there. I thought that would kind of be appropriate, kind of naturey to go with our flower theme. Now let me show you, if I haven't already, the Simply Zinnia dies that are a part of the bundle here. So what's great is that some of the dies will cut out our shapes. Lovely, perfect there. Okay, hang on. See this one? Okay, that goes really nicely with that. This one goes nicely with that. Okay, but look at all the extra dies that are included here as well. I love these bonus dies because you can find so many different ways to use them. So what I thought is I would cut out these pieces here. Okay, so if you're not familiar, here, let's put this back. If you're not familiar with how to cut it out, let me show you how to use our cut and emboss machine. We have two sizes. We have the mini and the regular. So I will just, so the dies pieces that I cut out was this one, the two flowers here, and then this one. Okay, so let me show you just so that you can kind of see how the cut and emboss machine works if you've never seen it before. How many of you have the Zinnia dies? I think some of you may have it. Because once you have something, you got to play with it, right? So I hope that this will inspire you. If you don't have it yet, feel free to go ahead and shop. You won't find it in the catalog because it is something they released later after the catalog was released. And so that's what's really cool is that Stampin' Up! Make sure to have new products always coming out. So hang on. I'll just grab a little strip here just to show you how to cut. And I'll show you where to find the products. So if you want to purchase them, you can absolutely purchase them. Okay. Okay. So the cut and emboss machine, how it works is that you'll have your paper, then you put the die with the blade side down. Okay, so you have to put the blade side down and then you roll this through and the pressure of the cut and emboss machine will cut the pieces. Oh, okay, so yeah, both Tracy and Nan feel like, okay, you got to play with it. So hopefully this card will inspire you to play. So that is how the cut and emboss machine works. The pressure cuts out the shape, okay? And the die has a blade embedded in it. Okay, so I don't want to lose these pieces. So I just wanted to show you how to kind of cut out the pieces. I'm going to put these back so I don't lose them. I have been known to clean up my craft table, just kind of go like this and shove everything into a garbage can. And then suddenly I realize I'm missing one of my small dies. So don't be like Genevieve. Be smarter than Genevieve. put your dies away right away. That's just a public service announcement. Okay. And so this die here, so what I'm doing, this is a really simple card. And so this is what really showcases the coordination of Stampin' Up! Product and, you know, the fun of using the dies to cut out shapes. So this is just a frame that I cut out using the Radiating Stitches dies. Again, another online exclusive. So let me quickly show you. Now, if you're a demonstrator, your view is slightly different, but same idea. Let me see if I can show you the screen. Okay, but if you're not a demonstrator, I'd love if you want to shop with me and choose me as your demonstrator. Okay, so you just go to stampinup.ca and then, because I do like to give little gifts to those who shop with me. So you just put search, make sure my name comes up there because otherwise the order needs to be credited to me in order to get any of my special shopping perks like the card packets. Okay, and then where you want to find the online exclusives is just hit menu, and there's two ways. You can actually go to shop products, which then you can see all the different products, and then there's a category called online exclusives. Okay, and so that's where where the Zinnia, but you can see there's so many other different things. And again, don't panic if it says the whole suite is unavailable. It doesn't mean that you can't get, it just means something in here is unavailable. Okay, but you'll see, for example, see the bundle, totally available. And then I think it's just the little gems that are not available right now, because I'm pretty sure the designer series paper is still available. Let's see. Did I miss it? Did I miss the paper? I think I did. Let's go back here. Da-da-da. Did I miss the paper? Let's go up here. Maybe the paper's out of stock. Maybe that's why it's not there. Yeah, see, it's these adhesive backed shiny sequins that are currently unavailable. But right there, see that beautiful paper? Oh my gosh, let's blow it up so we can see it closer. That beautiful paper is still available. So you can just buy all the things in sections. But let me show you where that frame is called Radiating Stitches, I think. Also in the online exclusive section. But if you already know what you want, you can just put it in the search box. Okay, the Radiating Stitches dies. So that's the one I'm using for today's project. But while you're on the online store, make sure all of you take advantage of the specials going on right now, which is the last chance products. So these are things retiring. So some of these things, the bundles are retiring, even though the stamp set might be sticking around. And you can see some of them have a sale price next to it. Okay, so that you can absolutely see some things that are on sale. And did you see, hang on. I think if you're on my email newsletter list, you would have seen this, but here's a perfect example where you can get the Memories and More card pack for only $8.25, plus get the matching coordinating cards and envelopes for only $11. Like, that is a great deal. So you're absolutely going to want to shop and take advantage of the last chance things for sure. And of course, if you're a demonstrator, the great thing is you get an additional 20% discount when you shop. So it's great that way. Okay, back to our regularly scheduled project. I just wanted to make sure you knew where to find this beauty. Before I stick it down, I am going to stamp. I'm going to use this little, I don't know, what are these? The little leaves? I'm not a botanist. What do you call that part? There's the flower, and then I don't think it's a petal, because the petal is this part here. So this is like the stem, the leaves and the stem. Okay, anyway, we're just going to stamp that. Okay, and I'm just going to stamp it near the bottom here. Hello, good morning. I'm just going to stamp it in Memento Black. So I told you this was a really fast and easy card. So the reason why the card's not done yet is because I obviously did too much talking today. Oh, so much talking. Okay. Okay, we'll finish that up. We'll let that dry. And then I'm going to color in a bit. Color in using Lemon Lime Twist. I'm just using the blends markers and laying some color down there. Nice. So smooth. Okay, and then if you want, you can highlight and add shading. If I had the dark Lemon Lime Twist, I would, but I'm just gonna see if I really need the dark Lemon Lime Twist. Let me see. There it is. First try, I found it. Okay. And then that just adds a little extra depth to our stem. I don't know, leaves and stem of the flower. Okay, perfect. Okay, lesson of the day, stem, leaves, okay, calyx, stamen, bud. Okay, I love it. So what, okay, so here, let's assemble this. Okay, so there, I don't think there's any real right or wrong way. Oh, to add extra depth of color, let me show you this. I thought I would do a little sponging here. Do I have the mini? Yeah, here, let's just use some crushed curry or daffodil delight. Let's use the crushed curry. Okay, and then we're going to add some color here to kind of deepen the color. It's very subtle, so I don't know if you can see it on the camera. But what I'm doing is just adding some extra color here. Okay, so I don't know if you can kind of see. Hold it up together. Do you see how that has a little more shading and color than this one? And so what we can do is we'll just kind of rotate it around till I get it to a spot that I like it. You know, something like that. Okay, and then if I want, I can even curl these bits a little bit. I don't know where my bone folder is. So I'm just gently curling it to add a little extra depth. Okay, not, you know, hugely necessary or anything, but kind of fun to do. Okay, so let's see if maybe we want it a little lower. Okay, so then we'll adhere that down. And then I think I'm going to use like a mini dimensional just to pop that up a little bit. Or a regular, yeah, mini would be better. I don't know. There we go. And then let's put, okay, so what's this part called, Tracy? Is it like the stamen, the bud? I don't know. Okay, so let's glue this part on first. Okay, so that it, here we can. And so the intricacy of these dies is awesome. Oh, do I have any glue here? Yeah. If I had been smart, I would have put the adhesive sheet on the back of that to make it easier for us. But instead, I'll just use a little bit of our liquid glue. And we'll just adhere that on. Okay. So can you see that? It just gives that extra depth. Center stamen are the pollinators. Okay, we're getting a whole biology lesson. Love it. Okay, so we will pop that on here. I'm going to add some dimensionals on the back. And our card is almost finished. Okay, and then I'm using a product, I don't know if it's still available, but it is retiring, is the metallic ribbon. So I don't have any Highland Heather ribbon, but I thought the Orchid Oasis metallic ribbon was kind of had a purpley tinge. And so I'm just going to tie a little bow with that, just to add a little bling bling, a little bit of embellishment. And pop that on there. Oh, I don't have any glue dots. I took it with me to work. And I don't have any glue dots here. Okay, let's just imagine that I used the glue. Oh no, here we can use these ones. From a kit. Must have been from the last paper pumpkin kit. In a couple of weeks, I'm going to be going on the Stampin' Up! Incentive trip to Mexico, which is kind of exciting. I'm excited about that. Okay, there we go. There's our finished card. And then if you want, you can stamp a sentiment on the inside. Okay. Yes, those of you who have this bundle, make sure to create with it. And so do you remember the first card we did this month? Right? Really highlighting the designer series paper, but we still used the stamp here. And then last week, we did this card again, highlighting the stamp, but I couldn't resist using a strip of designer series paper. And same with today. This one's focusing more on the dies. I wanted you to see just how many dies come in that set. Okay, so you'll have to tune in next week to see what I create. And then there might actually be 5 Tuesdays in April, but there probably won't be a 5th video on I think it's the 30th of April. There won't be a video because I will be, as I mentioned, in Mexico on the Stampin' Up! Incentive trip. So it's a special reward given to very hardworking demonstrators. I don't know how many of us will be there, but less than 1% of demonstrators earn the incentive trip. So it is really an honor to be among them, especially considering that for the past year and a half, I've been working full time, which I didn't used to do. So it's really thanks for your support. And I hope that you guys also feel that I'm still connected as a demonstrator. If you're on my email newsletter list, you see all the news. And I've been also doing these videos and have classes. So I've been doing a lot while I've been working full time. So sometimes I'm a little tired, but it's kind of hard when you love something so much and you love sharing it so much. So thank you for your support. I'm excited to be on the incentive trip. So probably won't be doing a live video then unless I get really organized and prepare something while I'm gone. But maybe I'll take a break. We'll see. Okay, so thank you so much, guys, for joining me this week. Thank you for your nice comments. And again, don't forget to take advantage of shopping with me this month. If you shop online and use the April host code, you will and your order's at least $60 or more, you'll receive the make and take packets for next month's cards that I'll do. Okay, so I'm happy to share that with you. Thank you for joining me this morning, and I hope you have an amazing day. Bye, everybody.